Hey everyone, Elena's here today with a quick tips how to use the MISTI for overstamping. This is applicable especially when we're working with Momenta ink and coloring with alcohol-based markers. So I'm using Birthday Purses stamp set from Keeping Stone Designs, and I'm using the mini MISTI as well. I'll be using my chameleon pens to color the image. So first I'm positioning my cardstock into the mini MISTI, making sure that it's all the way in the corner. And I pick that stamp up with the lid and ink it up with the Memento ink and stamp it. And then the next step is to color that image with my chameleon pens. I'm using two colors that coordinate with the pattern paper that I'm using for this card. And I picked out Peony Pink and Lagoon chameleon pens, and I'm infusing those. I'm infusing first the Peony Pink and coloring one by one of the stripes from the purse. And if you're not familiar with the chameleon pens, they consist of two parts. There's the mixing chamber, which is full of toning medium, which is basically a colorless blender. And then there's the marker that can be used like any other alcohol-based marker. So you pop that mixing chamber on top of the marker, on top of the pen, and you keep it upright so you infuse that color so that tones down that color, and you can see that I get from lightest to darkest when I'm coloring the stripes of the purse. Now I'm going with the Lagoon, and I'm doing pretty much the same thing. I infuse my pen for a couple seconds because the space that I need to color is not large, it's just like small stripe, and I do it one by one again. So I'm starting from my left to the right, and you can do anywhere you want, depending where you want that the shadow to be. So after I'm done, I will just die cut my image using the little Anchor Designs stitch circle dies. But before that, I'm stamping so that I put it back in my MISTI and I inked it up with VersaFine. And then I get VersaFine is nice and intense black ink, but it's not really compatible with alcohol-based markers. And then I'm going, after I die cut my image, I went over with my clear Wink of Stella to add some sparkle to that image. Next, I'm cutting my panel for my card from Nina White, and I'm cutting some strips from the pattern paper. And I cut the panel down to 4 by 5¼ Then I'm positioning my strips where I want them to be, and I'm just trimming the ends under an angle. So they're just not plain like straight edges. And then I position where I want like everything on my layout to be, and I position that sentiment. Then I'm putting it in the MISTI, trying not to move it too much so it stays where I want it to be, and then just straighten it up and pick it up with the lid, and then stamp it with VersaFine Onyx Black ink. Then again, I'm positioning and adhering the strips where I want them to be. And then the blue one is a little longer, so I'm just adhering it and then trimming it with my paper snips. Next, I'll be using mounting tape to adhere my purse image onto my front panel of the card. Next, I will adhere that whole panel onto my card base, which is Hibiscus Burst cardstock from Paper Tray Ink. And again, I'm using 3/4 wide mounting tape, so I'm cutting those strips in half lengthwise. So next, I'm just gonna adhere to my card base, and then I'll add some enamel dots from Stampin' Up. And my card is done. So here you go. See how that that is intense black ink. Thanks for watching and see you next time.